everyone, how you all doing? And I welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be cutting and also sewing these two pairs. Let's get into it. I'll be folding my fabric based on my lapse measurement, which is 30 inches, and that means on fold I'll be dividing my lapse divided by 2, which is 15. I'm marking my down part, which I'm going to fold in, which is 1.5. I proceed to mark my length, which is 42, minus the band. After which I marked my hip measurement. Because I'm working with a large size, I'll be using 9. If you are working with a small size, just make sure to use 8 inches. Then for your crotch area, make sure to use 10.5 or even 10 inches. Yes, that means 2 inches difference. And then I proceed to mark my, I'm just trying to check my lapse over there. And then I mark my hip measurement. That's 12.5. Your hip is divided by 4. I know you know that. That means 12.5, that is 45 inches divided by 4. And I also use the same thing on my waist as well. You see the way I joined everything together? Just make sure to follow the video. I'm satisfied with the width of the pants. Then I just join everything together like this, and then I cut. After which I'm done with the front part, I proceeded to fold my fabric into 2 in order to get my back measurement. I placed my front part on it like this. Then I raise up my measurement, by 2 at that crotch area for ease. When you are cutting a trouser, you're not supposed to cut it equally because it's going to give you a lot of problem. Yes, that is why some trousers, when you see them, is always hanging at the front. That is the reason. Just make sure to follow the video and you are going to see how I did everything. This is the crotch area for the back, and I'm just trying to join everything together. After that, I added 1 inches at the back like this downwards, and then I cut. Over here, this is my pocket side. For the width, I use 2.5. Then for the depth, I use 5 inches. For my top, for the width, I use 20.5. Then for the length, I use 24 inches. I think this depends on your preference. I did the same thing for the front side as well because I cut the back first. I'm just trying to cross check here. 20.5, then the length 24. This is the opening of my sleeve. From my shoulder, I came down by 11 inches. Then I marked 17.5 initially, which I later reduced it to 15.5 because at the end of the day, I noticed that it was too big and I don't want it as big as that. So this is your preference, as I always say. This is my neck, 3.5 inches for the width. Then from that shoulder, you come down by 9. This is just to create opening and is for the front part. Then from that 9, you have to mark 2 inches downward like this. 2 inches, remember? Yes. Join everything together to meet the upper part where you mark 3.5. And then you have to cut the front part only. After I'm done cutting, I mark my back 1 inches depth, 1 inches deep, and then to meet the 3.5. When I opened it, I sensed that it was too big, as I said earlier, and then I reduced it to 15.5 inches. The same thing to the front as well. After I'm done doing that, you have to join your shoulder to each other. Just make sure that you are joining the right side to each other. It's not difficult at all. You can see the way I'm demonstrating in the video. Just take it to your sewing machine and then join the shoulder together. The next thing to do is to create the opening. Yes, the total length with the back and the front is 28, and then I mark 30 and then 5 inches for the width. Why is it 5 inches? I cut out 2, then I add zero point 0.5, making it 2.5. Because it is on fold, I make it 5 inches, and this is what I'm saying. One for one side and the other for another side. After that, you have to cut it into two. If you are cutting it the way I'm doing, and then join it like that. After you might have joined it together, make sure you iron it like this, equal, equal. Iron it like this. You can see that I ironed my own. From your back, from that part, it depends on how deep, why am I saying how deep you want the neck to be. I'm okay with 12.5, then sew it down from that place you mark. Just follow the video, you are going to get it. This is mine after I'm done sewing from the 12.5 downward. Just make sure you iron everything for neat work. You have to, I'm just rushing to join mine. This is after I'm done joining and also weaving the rough edges and taping the rough edges at the sleeve side. Make sure that you fold your fabric into two and get the center of the back by notching like I'm doing over here. This is Totu, and I'm still here doing this for you guys. Just make sure that you would subscribe for no reason and like, share, comment for no reason. Probably for the sake that I am not sleeping right now. You can see the way I pinned it to meet each other. I hope you get this. This is when I'm done with mine. The next thing for me to do is to cut out the excess fabric. If yours is not equal, that means something is wrong. I opened it to the wrong side because there is a rope inside, and then I'm going to be placing the rope based on my under bust measurement, which is 13.5 inches. And after that, I'm going to be spacing it by 6.6 inches. Yes, 6 inches from the center. That means 12 in total. You're supposed to get that at once. Place it like this. You can pin it down whichever way you are, you are placed with. This is after I'm already done with the rope. The next thing for you to do is to close the side with whichever allowance you want. The next thing for us to do is to fix our pants, and I'm trying to cut out the pockets. This is the way you're going to do it actually. After you are done cutting that out, just place it on it like this. Take it to your sewing machine and then sew with half-inch allowance. You are done sewing, and then just follow the way I'm doing. Fold it like this and sew it the way I'm showing in the video. This is what I'm done sewing mine, and then I pull it out like this and place it like this. Just follow the video and you're going to get it. You can use your pin to secure it if you don't want to sew on it. I already did the second one like that too, and then I place it on each other like this, and I take it to my sewing machine and then I sew that part as well. And voila, I'm done sewing that part. You can see the way it is now. We are progressing and we are almost done. You have to take your back one piece at a time and then join it like this, like the way I'm doing in the video, whichever allowance you want to join it with. After you are done doing that, this is what you are going to have. Yes, you have to close the back. Yes, just close the back and you are going to have this. Take, fold in your down part. I think I'm not supposed to be saying that. Fix your band, join it together, and voila, it is ready. At this point, it is not easy. Just make sure you subscribe to my channel for our next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.